Why? Outdoors, Blue Mountain, not blue. After the Winter Classic last year, we might as well make this an outdoor tradition. Leafs win! Oh God! I'm just having fun. 4-3 in the shootout, I think it was, for the Boston Bruins. That's where I did the sick jump from. You see my sick jump? It was so sick. All my friends are watching. Oh no, the camera! No! Not there. This is about new traditions, I hope. Like, I just got a notification on my phone that Joffrey Lupul has an injury. That's an old tradition. New tradition, Leafs winning. Hopefully, maybe. Let's at very least start with the Leafs beating the Bruins. Because, you know, we think about the big, bad Bruins. They're gonna win the cup every year. Well, okay, yeah, that's usually the case. And they are still a pretty good hockey team, but they're not even in a playoff spot right now. At least not last time I checked. It's New Year's Day, and I was hoping you would give me a little bit of leeway with the whole accuracy thing. See that mountain of snow? It was full of beer! Anyway, focus, game. Let's turn it this way. A lot of people talk about how good of a season Leo Komarov has had so far, and he has had a good one, except for he got hurt. But one thing that I really noticed with this game is just how much of an impact he has on his line mates. Santorelli's always been full of piss and vinegar. I was never worried about Santorelli. But Pistol, Beanie Holman, guy was a firecracker, and that's how they got the first goal. Digging in the corners, and he knows who to give it to. A mountain of a man from Estonia named Leo. My ears are cold. And that was the first goal, and it was the Leafs lead, so as you know, of course, it's going to evaporate. So we fast forward, speed kills. We've been talking about, oh, when Phil Kessel struggles, the team is doing bad, and even though he's struggling, he's still putting up points. This was a good game, and no wind is gonna stop me from saying that. Burning up the wings, sick pass. He's such an underrated passer to who? James Van Hockey, that beautiful man. I'm holding the camera so we only got half of one. And then the third goal, the second you're done this video, I want you to go back and watch the highlight. It was a power play goal, and the way it starts, Phil Kessel enters the zone. By his lonesome, he don't care. Phil Kessel don't need nobody. And there's 4 Bruins just looking at him, but they don't know what to do. Kessel just gets into battle mode like... And then all his friends join him, and that's wonderful, but he just does it himself. 3-1. So the Leafs playing a good game, they're actually out shooting their opponent. Do they keep the pressure on? No, they're the Leafs. They just crawl in a shell. Well, actually not in a shell. They were playing a team called the Bruins, and Bruins are bears, so what do? They run up a tree. I'm gonna get out now. The branch isn't that sturdy. Come on. So prickly. And I'm looking at the goals, and I'm going, okay, was it actually the Leafs being that bad? It was just a couple deflections, right? A couple fluky goals, whatever. And you gotta give credit where credit's due. The Bruins worked pretty hard for the luck, right? Luck. There's no stat for luck. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes in hockey, when you take a shot, you get lucky. Tips off a guy, hits a skate, hits his ass, hits someone else on the other team. Doesn't even matter as long as it goes in, right? You see, the thing there is you gotta take a shot. And even though the Leafs had a solid first half to the game, the Bruins outshot them to balls in the third and overtime. And they held on, and they held on. They didn't lose, but it went to overtime. And sure, they got the extra point. That's good. That's nice, isn't it? But remember how I said the Bruins might not even make the playoffs? Well, the thing about the possibility of them not making the playoffs is there's still the possibility they might. Right now, if you look at the standings, the Leafs are gonna make the playoffs, but they might not. At the end of the season, you might be wishing you stole that point. Lo and behold, Bernier outduels Rask Kadri with the nifty little goal. And the Leafs win. For the last couple years, I've kind of been talking about the Leafs shootout moves. Look at Kadri. Go look at all his shootout attempts. This is why he's sick. There's moves, there's approaches, and releases. Kadri really only has like 2 approaches that he ever uses. He used the same approach to this goal on Rask that I remember him using on Tim Thomas in 2011 when he went backhand shell. And I wonder if Rask goes, oh, I remember that, but then Kadri goes 5-hole. Mind games. So that's it for this game because I'm friggin' cold. Not as bad as last year, but still. Question of the game, how was your New Year's? And how are you? We're friends after all, right? So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to tell all your friends. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.